When I grow up, I wanna love what I do, and then when I grow up, a coach can help me get a clue. It's time to talk about how to talk to your spouse about your scary/exciting career change in 3 easy steps. Step number 1, go to your spouse with not only the what of what you want to do, but the why. It gives them so much more if they understand why you think this would be a good fit, what it is you're passionate about in terms of this change, especially if it's not obvious and it might look like it's coming from left field. You might be able to say, I don't want to be a preschool teacher anymore. I think I want to be a dog trainer, and here's why. Here's why this is exciting for me. Here's why I'm going to work hard for it. Here's why it's going to be such a great fit. What it is about this new career that is really lighting you up, and why you want to make this scary/exciting and probably a bit risky change. Step number 2, also show up with a how. So again, don't leave it with, I want to stop being a preschool teacher and be a dog trainer instead. But tell them how you're going to do that. What's the time frame like? What's the plan? Are you able to say to them, I will not leave my job until I have a website up and I have X amount of consultation calls coming in and I'm making a certain amount of money from this as a side hustle. Side hustling is a really, really great way to start working on your career change, especially if you're going to be working for yourself, while getting comfortable and confident with this transition. For me, I worked as an executive assistant for 2 years and 7 months while I got my life coaching certification and built my business. And I knew that I had to give myself a bit of a severance when I quit my job. I had to have a kick-ass web presence, and I had to make sure that I felt confident that there were people out there in the world that knew who I was, and that was going to be in some form of consultation calls and clients for me that were already in the door. I was able to tell my husband, this is what I'm going to have set up before I leave. And this is what plan B is going to be as well. So if the money starts running out, I will go back to corporate America. I will start waiting tables. I will go do retail. I'll make sure that happens so that I could contribute what I need to for the bills. It could be really fun actually to see your spouse as kind of your board of directors and put together a bit of a presentation to sell them on this new career change and get them on board. Step number 3, and how to talk to your spouse about your scary, exciting career change, is to actually bring them into the conversation and listen to them. So make sure you're asking questions. You ask them how they feel. You ask them if they have any ideas. You see where you could compromise. So for example, you might be someone that is absolutely fine with kind of flying by the seat of your pants. You want to quit your job next week. It doesn't matter that there's no savings and no website built. You're going to make it happen, and that's great. But maybe your partner is someone that's not going to fly. So what's that compromise? A really great way to also let your spouse know that you're listening is to reflect back to them what you've heard them say. So you could say something like, from what I'm understanding with what you're saying, you're concerned that we don't have an emergency fund before I make this transition. Is that right? And it allows them to make sure that you both are on the same page, you're hearing what they're saying, and again, you could come to a compromise. So just keep in mind that our spouses, usually when they bring something up, again, that might feel negative or unsupportive, it's really because they care about us. It's coming from a loving, caring place. So go into the conversation with that attitude. I guess that could be a bonus step, and you will be good to go. I hope this has been helpful. I'll leave some resources in the blog post. Make sure you check those out, and comment away if you have any questions or feedback. Thanks. Bye. That was amazeballs!